5. Gotta make sure I get my stream in order. Wait. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bam, ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. XD. Empestado Scura. Yeah. So YouTube has all my shit in Spanish. I don't know why, because I remember I definitely did not set it like that. That was definitely not something I willingly did. I promise you all that. But I can read Spanish, so I don't know, it's not a problem. It's just weird because I vividly remember YouTube being in English throughout almost this time, and very recently it swapped over to Spanish. Again, not a problem, just very odd thing to note. Anyway, back to the game. So where do we live off? Right, so this was a team. I decided to give a few friends of mine IRL a quick look-see at this team to see if there's anything wrong, because I'm kind of growing attached to this lineup. My only regret is that maybe I really should have picked Vaporeon instead of Jolteon for the Eevee evolution, since the water selection isn't too great early on. But I'm alright with it. It's not like the electric selection is all that great either. And I really don't want to use Mareep again. At least the Mareep line, I mean. I believe you catch Flaffy in Coliseum. Anyway. Look, see? Wow, Johnny, I heard! You've done amazing things. You're putting even grown-ups to shame. I might even become your fan. If I'm ever kidnapped, promise me that you'll come save me. No. Wow, our long-held dream, the Purify Chamber, is finally finished. It stirs up emotions. It's bringing up a lump in my throat. Take a good look, Johnny. This is the Purify Chamber. Johnny, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Johnny, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Johnny, if your father were here, I'm sure he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Johnny, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purify Chamber will begin with you. First, if you would be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purify Chamber works. Certainly. Okay, Johnny, listen closely. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There's one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, their number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a Shadow Pokemon, the quicker the purification is. Next, compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of the Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later. But right now, I'll let you just check the sets out. The Purification Chamber status is on standby. Since the status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate, a holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would if there were actually some Pokemon in the sets. When you're checking out the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. And at any selected sets, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so forth. If you bring some Pokemon, Johnny, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. You'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. Great. When this system starts working, Cypher Shadow Pokemon plan can be thwarted. Purify Chamber is a facility. Oh wait, you already said this. You already said this. You already said this. You have nothing new to say. You have nothing different to say. You have nothing to add. Joey wonders how it works. Big brother, hurry and make it work. Oh, the day has finally arrived. I'm on the edge of tears. There's no time to cry. There's still work to be done. Purify Chamber is on standby. So that is a go. Step on the circular plate. Holograph image of the Pokemon involved in the purification will appear. Well, what do? Yeah, we already said that. You have nothing new to contribute. Purify Chamber was your father's dream. Please, Johnny, start the system with your own hands. All right? I don't know what happened to Dad. Maybe he went off to get some cigs. Well, let's head on in. Whoa. Edit. Okay, so the game doesn't explain this very well, but the direction they face is determined based on their typing. So, for example, we take the Spinnerack, put the Spinnerack here, right? And we go for, let's say this Carvana, right? We take this Carvana. So, yeah, as you can see, this has super effective against Carvana because it's a hard dark type. But Carvana, Water Dark doesn't really do much to bug, so let's add something that does interact with Dark. Okay, so that would be... Yeah, let's add this Numel. Yeah, why not? Let's add this Numel. So now there's like a whole lot of things going on here. That's a perfect triangle. Fire beats Bug, Bug beats Dark, Dark beat, and Water beats Fire. But what if that wasn't enough? What if we want to add more? Who cares? No big deal. I want more. Okay. Let's take this Houndour. Put it here. Can I move the... There we go. So the tempo of this chamber is now set to 1. Set to like max. The guard, the fire, ground beats fire, fire beats bug. I wonder if there's any other way I can improve it. Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, it's like, I think it's 4 max. Okay. Yeah, I think it's it. Nope. What now? How do you find the Purify Chamber? Using the system, it's possible to purify many Shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature now. The issue is how Shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. Looks as though you'll have to get some more with the snack machine, Johnny. Purify Chamber was very pretty with things spinning around. Jovi wishes you could ride too. Will the professor let Jovi on if Jovi asks nicely? Director came back safely. After your father passed away. Okay, so he's dead. Professor Crane, carry on with studies. If I were here to see this, I'm sure your father would be happy and proud. What should I do? My knees are shaking and feel so inspired. Let me know if you want to use the Purify Chamber from now on. Alright, Johnny, now all systems are go for purifying Shadow Pokemon. Those thugs came after the director because he was researching purification. They were going to misuse his research so they could make Shadow Pokemon that can't be purified. It's unforgivable. It's been a long and winding road getting here. Now that we finally finished, I'll never forget all the trials and tribulations we had to endure. Whoop, got a job to do. I'll explain how the Purify Chamber operates. What should I explain? Basics. Getting sets. Placed at the center of each set. Shadow Pokemon is referred to as a visitor. The 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the visitor. Depending on the number and kinds of regular Pokemon and how they're positioned, the place of purification will be affected. You should try different combinations, see how it works yourself. Flow. The speed at which a shadow Pokemon is purified is referred to as flow. In order to heighten the flow, it's necessary to boost the tempo of the set. Other thing, the direction in which the visitor in the center is facing is also important. For the best flow, the shadow Pokemon should be facing a regular Pokemon type against which its attacks will be super effective. The tempo. The type matchups among the regular Pokemon surrounding the shadow Pokemon determine the tempo of the set. A set with a high tempo is the key to purifying shadow Pokemon efficiently. Make a set with a good tempo. The important thing is to place as many regular Pokemon as possible. As mentioned, type matchups among regular Pokemon are also important. Regular Pokemon should form a ring in which each Pokemon has a type advantage to the one next to it in one direction. Okay, so basically, long story short, it sounds very complicated and long-winded compared to purifying, but it's actually a lot more efficient. If you know how type matchups work in Pokemon, then you know how to purify Pokemon in XD. It's, like I said, very overly long explanation, but it's really not a biggity big deal. You can see you guys just have to walk around and eventually you'll be purified. Anyway, I kind of want to use this Houndour. So I'm wondering if I can replace it with a Pokemon that will still be efficiently typed. Yep, there you go. Okay, so basically what this does is that essentially creates a system that even if you aren't using a lot of Pokemon, even if you are set on a team and you don't want to add anyone else to it, you still want to purify as many Pokemon as possible, catch as many Pokemon as possible to fill up all of these. Because getting all of these to high tempo and getting the right type advantages determines how fast you start purifying Pokemon. Let's see. So we would also go here and try to do more sets. So like got Shadow Pokemon. Wow, that is crazy. Okay. Yeah. Problem is that I actually don't have that many Pokemon, and I am using a lot of these guys on my team for actual purposes, so trying to use them for purifying instead. But yeah, eventually, yeah, so far we only have enough Pokemon to purify for one set, but eventually it'll become, you'll be able to build all of these up. And what happens when all chambers have high tempo? Well, that's when the magic happens, doesn't it? Oh, speaking of Cypher, Lily, have you made any progress with the data ROM we brought back from Cypher's lab? Oh yeah, I've asked Daron to analyze the contents of that data ROM. It should be ready soon. Johnny, could you go upstairs and ask Dayton how he's doing? Dayton is the man in the room next to the director's office, remember? He was compiling basic data. Big brother's tired, so Jovi will go. Oh, Jovi, it's okay. This is for work. She's just going by herself. Haha, seeing Jovi and her boundless energy makes me realize I'm back home. Anyway, I wonder what's on that data ROM. Oh, Jovi, there's no stopping you. Please, Johnny, go ask Dad on how he's doing in his office upstairs. The original director of the Pokemon HQ lab. In other words, your father, Johnny. I owe a lot to. He has an outstanding mind. Not just that, when it came to battling, there was no one better. Johnny, perhaps you've inherited all your father's qualities. All his good qualities, implying he has a whole lot of bad ones I didn't inherit. What kind of man was the dad? The world may never know. Hopefully it's better than the father of the male protagonist from the Ruby and Sapphire manga. Oh, Johnny, welcome back. After what happened, I went and checked up the older Shadow Pokemon incident. Would you like to hear about what I've discovered so far? Yeah, a quick refresher. Never heard anyone. 5 years ago, a criminal organization named Cypher used a group called Team Snag'em to round up Pokemon. Cypher used artificial means to close the hearts of the captured Pokemon and turn them into vicious fighting machines. They were what we call Shadow Pokemon. Cypher planned to take over the world by arming their trainers with the Shadow Pokemon. But their plan was thwarted by a young man who quit Team Snag'em, by a girl who had a special ability to identify Shadow Pokemon. This time, maybe it'll be you that stops Cypher, Johnny. That would be incredible. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. Cypher's then boss was named Evice. though he was acting as the mayor of a city under a different name. Ebice is still safely behind bars, so I don't know how Cypher managed to come back. Either a new boss has emerged, or Ebice wasn't the big boss. It's gotta be one of those two. That's all the information I was able to dig up. Hope it helped you, Johnny, even if it's just a little bit. Oh yes, all of us are analyzing the data we get sent to your PDA, Johnny. Thanks to that data, we've made many discoveries about Shadow Pokemon. We should talk to the research people for details. Oh, isn't Dayton the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Jovi wonders where he went. Maybe he's just taking a break from you. I'll go find him. Add-on. Add-on and data-on. What's that, Dayton? Let me think. Oh, he went downstairs earlier. He had this look of consternation on his face. We're beginning to get a much better picture on Shadow Pokemon. Well, it all thanks to you, Johnny. Seriously, what? I'm always just watching TV. That's not true. Would you like to hear about the research I conducted? The theme of my research is the standard moves of Shadow Pokemon. Yep. First, let me summarize the characteristics of Shadow Pokemon. They have several sad qualities. They won't evolve or level up. They're not friendly. They can only use Shadow moves. Once purification starts, Shadow Pokemon are gradually growing stronger and friendlier within their closed hearts. Check Shadow Pokemon when they are being purified. You'll see that sometimes they remember the standard moves in their natural states. When purification is complete, the experience a Shadow Pokemon has earned is suddenly applied. It may learn moves or even evolve. The standard moves that Shadow Pokemon learn during purification are quite often gentle and friendly in nature, I think. If that happens, it makes me think that the Shadow Pokemon is regaining its natural form. See, did my research help them? You'll excuse me? I'd like to go back to watching TV. If Cypher kidnapped Professor Crane, did they also attack the missing cargo ship? Probably. Cypher's return is disturbing, but I'm glad to see the director's back safe and sound. We all owe you a big thanks, Johnny, for your fantastic achievement. Sounds from the TV set appear to be disturbing the Pokemon. Oh, you should get him out of the room then. What's wrong with you people? He seems fine though. Are you Pokemon doing well? I formed a combo with this baby here. I want to make it a battle a lot so that'll evolve quickly. Oh, you're looking for Dayton? I saw someone go outside earlier. Maybe that was Dayton? Maybe he went outside, yeah. I don't remember if there was a fight the moment I went outside. I hope not. Or else the lab would, for starters, need way better security than it currently has. Seriously. And secondly, I don't really have a full team, and I'd rather fight with Shroomish. Not a huge deal if I don't, but I prefer to have Shroomish purified and on my side. At my side, I mean. You people are still here? Well, he's almost purified. I guess it doesn't really matter, and we'll just purify it as soon as we're done with this cutscene. Afford, I knew it. Their hideout was in the southeast. They were using that abandoned lab on the sly, were they? That's wicked clever of them. Not really. First place I would have checked. I saw Dayton trudging outside the lab with a forlorn expression on his face. Is there something the matter? What do you think, Pinecone? Nobody here. Hello, Dayton. What's up? I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. It's you, Johnny. You scared me half to death. That data ROM is heavily protected like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through and get the contents. Seriously talented guy, you say? Professor, I'm terribly sorry. It can't be helped. And if it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think I may have the solution. Who would that person be? Johnny, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver the data ROM to ONBS in Pirate Town? Dayton, hand the data ROM to Johnny, please. Oh, right away. Johnny received the data ROM from Dayton. ONBS is known as a TV network, but there are much more than that. People that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cypher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver the data ROM to ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. I'm confident that he will be able to get at the contents of the data ROM. Pyrite is past a gate. It's quite far, so be careful when you're traveling out that way. Really sorry, Johnny. It's my fault that you have to make this trip. Only I managed to analyze it. I'm surprised, though. That is one of the founders of ONBS, which is now the biggest information network in all of the ore region. It's amazing that our director would know someone like that. His social circle must be huge. Yeah, I'll say. You know, he definitely knows a lot of people. It's quite possible that the data ROM contains critical information that Cypher wants to keep secret. I'm sure that Net at ONBS can check the contents of the data ROM. Pyrite is past Agate Village. A little far, but I need you to do this. Take care, though. Alright. Now I have a clear shot for the center. Thank goodness, because having to navigate around these people would have been very, very annoying. I guess it doesn't really matter if Shroomish is on the team, I guess. I'll try to explore... Before I head to Agate, I'll check around some other places. Like, revisit a few areas. Mount Battle, Cypher, Agate, Kaminko, Gatian. But yeah, but that whole... The circle is really good for making sure that you could just passively purify a bunch of Pokemon. Pretty much, you're not really forced to bring everything on your person. Gatian Port's Sea Breeze feels great, as it always does. On a day like this, a battle's sure to feel fantastic. How about it, sweetie? Sure. Music in this game, these games are amazing. Super effective. Bye-bye. I know a lot of this would constitute as grinding, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't mind grinding in this game. It's really fun regardless. Just being able to vibe in the ore region and just chillaxing with just seeing the sights, listening to the epic soundtrack, and passively fighting all trainers here. It's all good, I would say. It's all good, I would say. Bam, bam. Not sure if Baltoy is a permanent member, but I am liking him a lot more than I thought I would. Plus, he helps mitigate the ground type weakness in my party. The sting of the salt spray, it brings tears to my eyes. I don't really mind keeping Baltoy around. I thought you were just a kid, but you're not half bad. I'm sure you're going to become a decent trainer down the road. Let's battle again sometime. Mr. Varric's assistants were really strong, weren't they? I wonder which one's stronger. You know already, don't you? Yeah. Of course you would. You're a trainer. You should know. Yep, that I am. Still full Pokeballs only. Purify chamber. Oh, he's almost ready. Problem is Delcatty normal isn't strong against anything, so I think I might have to bring Delcatty with me actually. Holy. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Just bring Delcatty. There hasn't been much sailors lately. They're taking the whiling their time away at the Krabby Club. They're all burly lunks though. Yeah, okay. I think I already saw that conversation. Yeah, it's a forced habit to just read all the NPC dialogue, even though I've already know what they are going to say. Not every game can be trails in the sky, unfortunately. Yep, already read that. The Magicians Duos left the Krabby Club for bigger opportunities. I'm still in shock. I mean, a Pokemon couple act. That's hardly exciting. Oh, Razzle Dazzle, come back. So they got replaced by old people. Nice. The showgirls. I mean, that Krabby couple act hasn't changed in the least bit over the years. Frankly, it's worn out and boring. There's no sense of progress. Never mind evolution. As a performance. Might just be my imagination playing a trick on me, you know? That old guy, Mr. Barrick. He has this sense of menace about him. I get shivers when I see that guy. Our Pokemon couple performance is at peak form as always. There we have it, folks. More bubbly foam than usual. So how do you like it? See, our fabulous performances left you speechless. That's one way to put it. Sure. Okay. Well, old man is gone. Hi, how are you doing? Let's have a look at that Jolty on your wit. Simply adores you. Couldn't possibly get you to like more. This is wonderful. Okay, he's the friendship guy. Okay. Tell the truth, when Mr. Barrick's here, I turn into a bundle of nerves. His two associates are somehow very menacing too. Oh, I should be telling you this. Oh, wait, I think he already said that actually. I vaguely remember him saying something like that. Magicians Duo caught the eye of someone from the TV network. They'll be making their TV debut soon. I'm gonna work harder and succeed them. Your Schumish in the Purify Chamber is now ready for purification. Oh, okay, nice. The HQ lab. Oh, do I have to actually go back to the lab? Huh, I don't remember that part. I thought for sure you could just purify them from the PC, but I guess it still, yeah, you still got to go through the whole process of going back to the lab to actually purify them. So this is just to manage the actual lab here. Yeah, this is yeah, rotate. Okay. Nope. Okay. I remember as a kid fidangling with the Purify Lab, and I remember the way I purified Shadow Lugia was catching a bunch of errands in Pokemon Emerald and trading all of them over to XD one by one. And because Rock Steel was the surefire way to get the tempo up in all the chambers up to max. Of course, that was really stupid because I could have just used the purified Pokemon in this game to simply fill up all the chambers, but you know, I was just a kid. I was trying to big brain the system when Pokemon is ready to open its heart. Yeah, I was trying to big brain the system when the system already provides you everything you need. Oh, nice. Shumish opened the door to his heart. Shumish regained the move False Swipe. And regained the move Refresh. Shumish was elevated to level 16. Gained a ribbon. We transferred to the PC. Oh, you're going to Piraton, so far off in the desert, Johnny. Professor Crane entrusted you with this job because he believes in you, but please be careful. Yeah, basically, Mom knows I'm going to a seedy part of town. She's just, oh my god. right, Johnny. Also, okay. Just edit. Okay, we got Mary in there. Yeah. I wonder what Delcat he has. Hold on. Let me just take a quick look. See, I don't know what status effects he has. Let me just check Delcatty over on Bulbapedia on my first screen. Go to Gen 3 moveset, scroll all the way down. Sweet Kiss secret power attracts Shockwave. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Not liking that one bit. So you're gonna head back to the box. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have enough Pokemon for another set. So Poochyena, because Poochyena has nothing to do with these guys. It's Grass Dark, Normal, and Pure Dark doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's how it has to be. Unless I don't. What if I just don't care about that? Oh, it's kind of fucked up. It's gonna look like the most fucked up chamber, but what if I just, yeah, I was just thinking, what if I just didn't care about that and just set it up anyway? Yeah, these guys are all set in stone here. While this Mareep is already at max tempo. Goes pretty high though. I'm not sure how does the flow go up again? Flow. The speed at which a shadow Pokemon is purified is referred to as flow. In order to heighten flow, it's necessary to boost the tempo of the set. One thing, the direction in which the visitor in the center is facing is also important. For the best flow, the shadow Pokemon should be facing a regular Pokemon type against which its attacks will be super effective. I feel like that's just under-explaining what it actually does, because everything is perfectly super effective against everything here. And you see the temp, basically, more like he explained the tempo. The flow, obviously, is referring to how fast the purification process happens. But all he did was just re-explain how to get the tempo high, which I did. It didn't actually explain the tempo. And as you can see, the tempo in every chamber is different because none of these guys have a type advantage against the other. I guess that's it. How it's gonna be. Alright. Save the game here. Alright. Yeah, because this guy's just way too good with the Sing Toxic combo. So I'm just gonna keep him around. At least for now. If I find a better Shadow Pokemon to tag in, I'll keep it in. Go to Pyrite Town. Ah, the music is so good. I love this area. Marcia, wait for me. Marcia, wait for me. Here goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. One busy girl. Oh, what's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye like that? You know who I am? I'm Gale. They call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. Smoldering look says you're raring to challenge me. The battle you want? Right here. Alright then, I'll show you what being Gale, the gatekeeper of Pyrite, is all about. Rugs and Snubble. Okay. Fight. Ball Swipe is really good for catching Shadow Pokemon too. So there's one option. The problem is that Shroomish only learns Spore at level 54. Not Breloom, Shroomish. Even if it was Breloom, 54 is just way too fucking late to learn something as useful as Spore. They really fucked him up so bad in his moveset. Roar. That's who? Okay. Okay. That's fine by me. Houndour, wow. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You could just keep him around. It does. He would. Because they counter each other essentially. Can't really do much against the Houndour, but at the same time he can't do much to me. Oh yeah, afraid that would happen. He's not having a good day. Get that bit of XP from Houndour getting KO'd. Faint attack. Oh. Hey kid, I have to hand it to you. You have to be good at to be Gale, Pyrite's gatekeeper. Not really. I think this house had a healing spot. No, he just had a PC. I'm Cheryl, chief of the pirate police. Are you a traveling trainer? The town has become peaceful, but there's still plenty of roughnecks around. They know how to keep us busy with their brawling and so on. So they won't go out of their way to pick a fight with you. Be careful when you're out in the streets. Hello, Snaggin' Bro. Darn it, I got locked up over a dumb street fight. I don't get out of here soon. Kid, are you? I think on your armor. It can't be. Oh, nah, it's nothing. Get lost already. Hyper potion. Ow, wow, I got lumps in my head from some shiny-headed guy thumping me. I don't deny I lipped off at him at first, but he took a swing at me first. Gotta let me out of here. These two got in a fight and are in the furthest away cells they can be. The good old boss man of Snagham's there. The wanted poster, I mean. Fortune telling. Have you heard? Wild Pokemon have appeared. A teen who's considered Pirate's mother foretold the appearance of Pokemon in the wild. Well, it came through. It's incredible. We'll now be able to catch wild Pokemon right here in the Gore region. Oh yeah. I just remembered who this lady reminded me of. Baba Vanga. What else? Tell me, Baba Vanga. What is your wisdom? Find what you seek, be it an object, person, or luck. Welcome to Fatine's fortune-telling chamber. I am Fatine. If ever a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Mr. Dukin, this town's leader, took my fortune-telling to heart. He searched high and low for wild Pokemon I had foretold. His search has been rewarded. He appears to have found several locations where wild Pokemon appeared. Oh, nice. It's going to be helpful for the purification chambers. Even though I don't really need to fill them all up now, it's just, insurance, I'll be able to complete that. This Pirate Town's famous as the home of OMBS. You came to take a tour of OMBS too, didn't you? I can tell. We get visitors from all over. The OMBS building stands next to the big windmill. You really can't miss it. Dukin's the leader of Pirate. He also operates the Coliseum here. But lately I hear he's letting his right-hand man Silva run things. After all, Dukin's committed to his quest to find wild Pokemon. We're expecting big things from him too. Never seen a wild Pokemon before. I can't wait to put my eyes on one. This is a story on the man who works inside Pirate's Landmark, the town's giant windmill. The van is familiar to all with his slogan, 35 long years of cranking gears. However, there have been rumors in some quarters that perhaps his claim of 35 years is hugely exaggerated, and that the real figure is 5 years. Asking the man himself proved fruitless, since he refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. While the truth is shrouded in mystery, OMBS pledges to determinedly follow up on this story. Alright then, what have we here? Well, if it isn't Trudley and Folly, what do you think you're up to? What are we up to? Got it all wrong. We're here to do some shopping, that's all. Now, don't you lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you? Got us some slack, Officer Johnson, sir. We had to change of heart. We've sworn off our criminal ways, yes, sir? No. That doesn't wash with me. No, sir, it doesn't. Won't have you walking around the streets as if you owned the place. Pompous oaf. Folly, the man won't listen to reason. Let's get out of here. Pew! Oh, wait. You came from another town, didn't you? The way here, do you happen to spot any wild Pokemon? I've never seen any in the wild. You know how the environment around these parts was too caustic for Pokemon to survive? Recently, people have been saying there are wild Pokemon out and about. I'm Silva. I'm the operating manager of Pirate Coliseum. Well, I'm the manager in title only. I'm just filling in. Yuki, the town's leader, discovered a place where wild Pokemon gather. Ever since then, he's been engrossed in searching for wild Pokemon. In the meantime, he left me in charge of the Coliseum. You want a battle? You should go straight to the Coliseum registration desk and apply. I make Poke Snacks that wild Pokemon can't resist. Yuki asked me to make them. Never imagined I would be getting a part-time job at this age. Ho ho ho. But it's a bit too dark and chilly for my old bones to take. Chew. Really? Can I buy some? Or... I'm not a customer. You're only giving them your... Yeah. Not giving them to me. Those two just ran off. They're named Folly and Trudely. They once belonged to Cypher, but just as mere grunts. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place, but I caught up with them and put them straight. They're quite the dashing figure, don't I? It's my job to uphold the peace and pirate. Pow! Sure do, buddy. Should I buy today? I'd like to buy some X-Accuracy, but I don't have enough money. Listen, if someone were to say, I'll give you 10 Pokeballs for free, would you take them? Nah. I see, you seem to be able to make decisions coolly. I must be a total nincompoop for accepting these useless red and white sticks. Yes, of course you would. Anyone would make that mistake and accept. You use different items for treating your Pokemon when they're hurt in some way. You get lazy, so I use a full here for clearing up any kind of trouble. Yeah, but it's also very expensive, isn't it? Yeah, like this is very expensive, for example. I'd rather just keep buying 10 Pokeballs each so I can get more premium balls. Even though I only really need the premium balls for Ralts specifically. Well, I better return to the inn again today and get rest up. Before I do that, a little sort of exercise will be the thing that'll help me sleep better. So, Sonny, how about we have a quick battle? Good, good. Work up a good sweat together. Ugh. Don't put it that way, please. Worker Dovin, like the battle. Fight! Ooh, so close. Blinched. Oh, yeah. And we take it out. Seems we have reached an impasse because he's a fire type, but if we're a water type, then Magnemite cooks me. There's also a ground type, which means it's a bad idea to keep Jolteon around too. You know what? How about I don't switch out either or and just keep going all in on the Numel slot? Neutral damage. Oh, what? Oh man. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. I thought for sure Numel was going down there. Oh, okay. Yeah, he is kind of stupid. Go with Baltoy. Sonic Boom. There you go. And it should be more than enough. Bum. I lost, but hey, I worked up a good sweat. Quite a toughie. Sure surprised. You should clear the dual square up ahead. You'll be sweating up a storm. Sweating up a storm sounds like an awesome idea. To the Pirate Super Grand Hotel. Once they had appointed $100 for a mere pittance. Stay with us tonight? Sure. Voyage age traveling all alone. It's quite inspiring. You earned this rest. You had a good rest. You'll stay at the Pirate Super Grand Hotel next time. Oh, Wild Zigzagoon, it's so cute. Oh. We just taking your paralyzed heal, don't mind me. Hello. Been traveling through the ore region. I think the ravaged land is getting better little by little. I don't think it'll be all that far off before wild Pokemon can survive out there. Oh, it'll be so interesting seeing an ore region that's now like almost fully healed up. We have wild Pokemon out there, and oh, Focus Band is actually pretty insane for this stage of the game, now that I think about it. Occasionally prevents fainting. Ah. That, yeah, like legit, is actually really good for the stage of the game we're in. I know it's mostly RNG whether or not it works, but still. Great Ball, and there are 3 of them. I was at the Coliseum where I managed to beat my first 3 opponents, but couldn't pull off the last win. You don't win the prize if you can't pull off the 4-win streak. Gotta go hard rest and pick another challenge. Just save the game. This is the dual square, where the weak fail and the strong prevail. Don't be rattled if someone suddenly challenges you to a battle. Jolteon and Shroomish. That's Thundershock on the Ladybot and Stun Spore on the Shuppet. Nightshade. 16 damage is whatever. Even at this stage of the game, it's really not a big deal. Mega Drain on the Remoraid for sure. I remember all these guys had Shadow Pokemon back in Coliseum. They were the equivalent of what the Sextuplets are. That the Sextuplets are this big group of that all have Shadow Pokemon with a different variety of typings. They're supposed to help pad out your early roster by giving you a lot of good options early on. How do you miss with lock on? The whole point of that it doesn't miss is that making sure you don't miss. So the attack that makes you not missing is very faulty design. 20 on Jolteon. 18 on Shroomish. How do you get pegged? I get that Togetic needs a flying stab, but still, it's such a weird choice. feel like crying. You get the urge to battle, come to visit. We're always waiting. Yeah, let me just swap out this Jolteon for... Yeah, Baltoy is fine. Doesn't matter to me who my opponents are. Even little kids. I battle with all my might. Ryder Dirt would like to battle. Slugma and L2. There's a big update in Yu-Gi-Oh! I see. If we were wondering why I'm taking so long, that's why. There's a really big update that recently popped out in Yu-Gi-Oh! Slap. Yeah, I don't want to keep you around, so I'm gonna swap you out for Houndour. Okay. There's a new secret pack for Ashen. Don't care. There's a new Dark Magician secret pack with newer cards. Yeah, new support. Although I don't think the overframe Dark Magician's out, just the alt art. New secret pack, Legend of Blue Eyes is here, which has all the new shit that Blue Eyes got. That was last year though. New secret pack. Stars smile behind her mask. So, oh shit, wait, the Call by the Grave alt art and the IP Masquerena alt art that recently got announced. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. We got additional Strike of Justice pack, which just has the Boral cards, K9, and Vanquish Soul, Leela. Beyond Next Festival are recommended cards. Red Reboot is being recommended. Ah, what? So Red Reboot. You're telling me Red Reboot's not getting banned? Hell, who? What's wrong? What the fuck's wrong with Konami? And there's a new structure deck for Sprite, which is pretty cool. Sprites are pretty cool. Sprite. Elf, on the other hand, is not cool. I don't like that that card's not getting banned. It really, really should be banned. With anniversary bonus. Any guaranteed UR cards Royal Finish from the 4th anniversary pack cannot be dismantled. It's just a login bonus for the anniversary. Oh yeah, and there's a new gate for Sprites. URs. Oh, the alt arts for IP and SP. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Dude, there's a dual spirit for SP. Oh, what? I think I'm gonna have to end up spending money in Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Oh, wow. I really don't want to do that, but I don't know. It's looking pretty good. I'm kind of liking the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Update. SP is really good. I mean, my love will always be Ray, but new gate with IP Masquerena animation regarding the handling of alt arts. I can exchange tickets. Yeah, yeah. I know that you can if an alt art gets banned, you can now trade it for another alt art. That's always awesome that they're doing that. But yeah, I think I'll just grab the Kisa Kill alt art since I only ever got the Leela alt art, and that is my favorite. But I still would like to get both in the set. Then there's also the Call by the Grave alt art, which I mean, I ended up caving and spending it all on the Kanko. I have no one to blame for myself. That's unfortunately my own fault. Ryder Dirt was defeated. Oh, we had to lose. Who do you think you are? I'm not losing next time, you know? Marape in the Purify Chambers. Now ready for purification. Oh, cool. Let me just go ahead real quick, like. Head back to the lab again. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. Ba 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 ba. Ready to be purified. Music goes unreasonably hard for what it is. Most people are never gonna get to this part. Seriously, who's gonna hang out on this screen long enough to listen to this? This is amazing. And here... Wait. Here we go. Put a door to its heart. Alright, regain body slam and heal bell. I mean, heal bell's not bad, but come on. I'm not gonna run Empress a second time. Track. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of... Yeah. I'm just gonna keep chucking all the shadow poop when I get into this. There we go. Do we not have any more shadows? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. Delcatty's gonna be dancing in error. Bum. Bum ba bum. Oh, it resets the battle. That's actually pretty cool. I don't mind refighting him. Spoink and Magnemite. Houndour. The Baltoy sticks around. Critical hit. He was gonna die anyway, regardless if it was a crit or not. Numo, and we feint attack against this point. Survive. Accuracy fell. That's gonna work. That's gonna come into play. He decides to reflect now after launching an attack. Yeah, the AI in this game is definitely not one of its stronger points. Good thing Numel doesn't get a good ground move until way, way later. Or like any ground move, now that I think about it. Baltoy's trying to learn self-destruct. What the fuck? Oh, wow. I don't want to take out refresh. Psybeam, ground, mud slap are stab moves. Rock Tomb? But I do like the idea of Rock Tomb. Problem is that I don't think it's all that useful. Yeah, but it is a guaranteed speed down. But I do like self-destruct is really funny, so I'm gonna replace Rock Tomb with it. Fuck it. Objectively, this is not a great move, but I just love the idea. Now I just need a ghost type on my team so I can combo it up. Either a ghost type or the TM protect. Cordova has been defeated. Lost, but hey, I worked up a good sweat. This is the duel square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings. Just battle. Hunter Railing would like the battle. Zigzagoon and Whismer. Gotta say though, after having played Sword and Shield lately, I really like the look of Galarian Zigzagoon more than OG. It was probably sacrilegious to say that you prefer one of the newer forms to the OG, but I just do. And Obstagoon's a sick evolution. Forget. Which attack was stronger? 40, 65. Okay, so Aurora Beam is definitely stronger, and it's a stab move, so we use that on the Goon, and the Stun Spore, the Whisper, that it doesn't do anything. I don't really have a fighting type on the team yet, at least not until Shroomish evolves. How was that a crit? What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Fortunately, I don't have anything that can counter that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not good. Yeah. I just had to... Yeah, no, I had to swap it out anyway. Swap it out anyway for... Let's go with Gulpin. And Mega Drain on the Zigzagoon. Well, no one can go to sleep because this guy's causing an uproar. So I'll go in on the A pump slot. Hope we can take some more punishment, so that should be fine. Oh wow, they really don't want Gulpin to stick around. Level 19. Oh yeah. Oh, that she's caught up to the rest of the pack. Okay, she's going for Shumish now. Gulpin is low enough that I should probably worry about it. His HP, but I think I can be a greedy Gary and stick around to toxic poison the Dunsparce before leaving. Shumish this time. Jolteon here and Houndour here. And they're both low and I don't want to lose either one. Man, these fights are actually picking up in difficulty yet. I like it. Feels just enough to actually make me think, but not so hard that I notice a huge level spike from the get-go. I think the level spike should be more gradual. So, attack here, and feint attack here. All in on the Whimsipur slot, because Dunsparce doesn't really do much by himself. Oh yeah, great, yeah. Super. Yeah, well, we take him out now. I didn't count on losing. What a surprise. Anyone demands a battle here in dual score, you shouldn't complain. That's the rule around here. You go to dual square and not expect a duel. I don't really know what you're expecting. I know there's a Pokemon Center if I go all the way out and leave, but I'm too lazy to do that. $100 is just whatever, especially since you could refight these guys as many times as you want. You want to battle with me, don't you? I can tell. I was seized by the urge too. Line up and Aegon. Bringing up a dragon type at this early in the game is diabolical, by the way. I should probably rearrange Shroomis's moveset. I'm not liking the order it is in. It's not how I like ordering my moves. That swine up should not have survived. I don't know what the heck is going on. But as long as they don't all go into the Shroomish slot, there we go. I think Shroomish should be shot fine. And it doesn't even have an ice type move, so it's doubly fine. But going to the seal slot is definitely a choice, and it's switched. Dude, that's not at all what I wanted. Okay, that takes care of the swine-up. Murkrow. Oh, please don't flinch. Oh, after Shroomish now. Okay. Super effective. And that, here are that. A Clam Pearl. I know how to deal with the likes of you. We swap out the Shroomish and get the good old Jolteon. A handy dandy. Yeah, unfortunately Spheal can't swap out, so I'm gonna have to make do with him around. Not that I think it's a really huge deal, it's just a minor annoyance. My Pearl even died, so I didn't even have to think about any of that. Acer Labet has been defeated. I underestimated you. Thought you were just a kid. Not bad. It's not going to be this way next time. Bonjour, did you know my Pokemon and I are matched très bien? I don't think I can ever lose now. I'll show you my aggressive style. Bodybuilder Dobby would like to battle. A Machop and a Tentacool. Two Pokemon that counter my Houndour as soon as I put them up front. That's great. Okay. Charm and Stun Spore against Tentacool. Supersonic. And two. Yep. That's definitely a switch in. I was gonna switch her out anyway, but this is definitely the switch in now. What? Okay. Try again. I forgot Sunspore didn't have a 100% accuracy. I'm not sure why that move is designed like that. It's not that good. Again, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Not very effective. Side beam on the pool and Mega Drain on the pool too. I just have to go all in anyway. I have to go all in. No water type move. And using the poison type move on not Shroomish. Again, the AI in this game is definitely something. Ooh, yeah, liquid ooze. I forgot I had that. Spore has poison Machop. And yeah, I have to go to Jolteon to conserve the Shroomish. Make sure she hits level 20 safely. Crit. Tried just a little bit, but this should take it out. Shroomish hit level 20. Bodybuilder Dobby has been defeated. Guard it all. Did things too aggressively. This can't be right. The teen's fortune telling us a reputation of never being wrong. Well, neither did Baba Vanga, yet here we are. Electricity generated by this windmill powers the Coliseum and ONBS, among other places. The gears don't break or get stolen. The windmill is an infinite source of energy. Yeah, gets stolen like last time, remember? Oh, for 35 years I spun these gears. What's with you, youngster? Do you want to spin gears too? Nah. Ah, no doubt, no doubt. I've been doing this for 35 years. Only I can do it. Wahaha. Haven't succeeded yet. Not to disappoint you, but this is a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 25 years, then come back. Well, it's already been 20, what, soon to be 21 years, so 4 more years to go. It's the OMBS building. There have been too many shady people hanging around lately. Keep an eye on things to keep those sort of bad elements. Yeah, this used to be an abandoned warehouse, but now it's an actual, a real place. Welcome to OMBS. All visitors are free to wander the OMBS building and see our network in operation. My name is Meg. I'm the official guide. Glad to meet you. Hello, Shroomish. Shroomish is my friend. Isn't it cute? Broadcast TV signals all across the Ore region. I hope you'll take time to see how we work. You can take a tour of OMBS too. I've been here lots of times. OMBS used to be called the Kids Grid HQ before, but it was started by a bunch of kids. Isn't that cool? How did they get this picture of Groudon? That's definitely a mystery. Battled the kids from the Kids Network to OMBS. Boy, a title. So that book's sort of how this whole place was founded. That's pretty cool. It's shiny between the books. That's a battle CD. You don't know what a battle sims are? I guess you wouldn't yet. Guess I can't pick it up until I actually unlock the battle sim area. We're getting news reports from all over. We always do. Our reporters keep getting busy. The hottest news story going on right now is the wild Pokemon story. It's been the latest craze. OMBS was founded by SEC and NET, one of the biggest information network in the OR region. Nowadays, SEC handles the business side of things, and NET acts as the chief of engineering and technology. Oh, sorry, maybe that was a little complicated. Feel free to wander and look around. Razzle and Dazzle are a hot new idol duo from Gaiety on Port. They can sing, dance, and even perform magic stunts. Hi, my name is Razzle. I've been chosen to dance during the opening of the new program. I'm ecstatic. I'm really nervous too. What should I do? I'm Dazzle. Aren't I just the cutest? This is how I always am. After all, we're going to be dancing in front of the show's title logo. We have to show our very best. Hi, welcome to OMBS. Name's Sec. I'm supposed to be in charge here. Not to be you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow incident, a tiny network has grown into this today. I operate this place with my partner Ned. We're convinced that reporting the unvarnished truth will be for the good of peace and justice. Anyway, you want something from me? Johnny passed on Professor Crane's message to Sec. You're kidding! Cypher was using its desert lab again? Okay, understood. You should take that data ROM and show it to Net right away. Be sure to get decipher whatever information is stored in that data ROM. Or network. Do you hear me? Oh no, it's so embarrassing. That was the OMBS song that I composed. It's catchy and memorable, don't you think? The book titled Peace and Justice. Lined with difficult looking books. Yeah, very difficult indeed. Well, it's nothing like how it used to be. They really remodeled. Locked. I'm hoping to put together a new Pokemon battle program and gather information for it. Trying to decide on the star. This is a program about battling. I suppose the legendary trainer Egon would be the logical choice. I don't know where my mommy is. Can you please help me find my mommy? Yay, thank you. I wonder where my mommy went. The girl joined the party. Okay, we're going live. Cue! Bringing you a special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of the Pokemon HQ lab, has been safely rescued. Professor Crane has been held captive in Cypher's Desert Research Facility, which is widely believed to have been abandoned. Reports say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. This incident is evidence that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. That's a wrap. Good job, Ancha. Ancha's looking great like she always does. Might be hard to imagine, but when Ancha was starting out, she was prone to on-air disasters. Now look at her. She's become OMBS's top newscaster. There's absolutely no question about that these days. I'm Ancha, the newscaster here at OMBS. My job is to deliver the news to as many people as possible. When I was starting out, I did experience some close calls, but I still find this job fulfilling. This kid's mom. He doesn't know either. Go up. News reporting and newscasting beauties. Ooh, I'd love to see that book. I know that I still have my looks, but when I'm going before the TV camera, I have to be extra careful with my makeup. Here, can you see that lady's getting ready? Please don't come any closer. I wasn't getting close to you. I was getting Alright. Maybe that's where she stored her undies. You know? That'd be silly. Wow, Pokemon healing machine in an otherwise peaceful looking area. Surely it's just a coincidence. Man, is she slow. How long is she gonna keep me waiting? Supposed to be out covering a story with our oldest veteran reporter. She takes forever getting it ready every time. They will be done at this rate. Oh, this is going well. I have to go in the air soon, but my Candy hasn't come back. Oh, Mommy! Candy, sweetheart. Mommy! Well, I'm glad to see you. I was worried about you. You seem to just disappear. I'm sorry, Mommy. I went out of your room for just a minute. Then I couldn't find it again. That guy there brought me here. Oh my, how very kind of you. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Sooth Bell. Candy has to go into the studio to tape a music program. I'm sure it'll be there soon. When it is, I hope you'll tune and see her sing. When I was lost, I felt really lonesome, Mommy. I'm so glad we found you. Mommy, thank you too. Hey, we can't have you wandering around here. It's not safe. Out you go. For real? Come on. Hey, can't have you touching stuff without permission. This is where he keeps sets and props. We can't have you getting hurt here, so go out, alright? Well, you keep sets and props here, but you could tidy up the place. Looks filthy. Keeping information as data is fine, but I also like seeing it kept in printed form on paper. I enjoy the feel of paper as I flip through the pages. I feel ya. I see the vision. Survival in the paperless era. Oh wow. Now they gotta write a new book. Survival in the AI era. Yeah. That place is now cordoned off. Makes sense. There's no reason for it to still be around 5 years later. I've been told by Net to not allow anyone through. He's working right now. I came from the Pokemon HQ lab, but I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Come on. Netro, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net, this person here says calling from the Pokemon HQ lab. Oh, yeah, I was expecting him. Please show him through. Oh, sure thing. I'll let him through. Please, that's waiting for you inside. Been expecting you. You're Johnny, right? I'm Nat. And this is Bit. He's my friend and an invaluable partner. Pleased to meet you. We heard from Professor Crane. Sounds like you've pulled off a daring rescue. Yes, Bit, but now it's not the time to waste chatting. Let's see the data Professor Crane called about. When I handed the data from to Net, I've deciphered something similar to this before. It brings back memories. Okay, I think this is gonna take some time for me to check the contents of this data ROM. You wait a while while I'll do that? Hey Net, how's this for an idea? Our news team should be out visiting Duking at one of his Pokespots to file a story about wild Pokemon. Since he's got free time, why don't have him go visit Duking as well? Hey, that's good. Good suggesting, Bit. Are you interested in wild Pokemon? It wouldn't hurt to go look, you know? But yeah, can I have your PDA number? I'll contact you as soon as I find anything out. Thank you. I'm trying to decipher Duking as quickly as possible. Right away, Bit. Where's our news team? I think they said the Rock Pokespot. The Pokespot was this destination? Okay, Johnny, go out to the Pokespot and wait for me to call. Who knows? May see some wild Pokemon. Pokespot the Dukin discovers out in the town in the east. That's where wild Pokemon have appeared. Out to the Pokespot. Go look at books. Technology and the news reporting. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things we can't access here, so I'm just gonna have to leave for now. There's not much else to see or do here anyway. In the meantime, there is a Coliseum up at the top of this town. Let's go take a look-see. Go take a quick look-see at it. Oh. Hey, don't you think it's too tough for us to pull out anything in this town? Our faces are too well known. Yeah, I hear you. We don't hurry. The boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. We're okay on that score. I went and stuck a transmitter on the boss. You can tell where he is by checking this radar. You can always be ready for him when he blows his top. I had to hand it to you, Polly. Way to go. Huh? Truly, we got an email. Yeah, is it the boss? Let's see. You two come back right now, it says. Oh, gosh darn it. Looks like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. Better scoot back. So much for this radar. It's not much use if the boss is gonna page us by email. Oh man, why do our lives have to be this tragic? Not gonna give me the transmitter? Nope. Nope. Okay. There have been too many shady people hanging around lately. Keep an eye on things. Keep those sort of bad elements out, okay? Make sure you keep a real good eye out there. Make sure no one passes you. Absolutely no one suspicious whatsoever. There once was a town ruled by Cypher beneath the cliff here. The town was just called the Under. When Cypher's hold over the town was broken, the Under citizens moved out into the sunlight. And one of them, OMBS's Net, is another former resident of the Under. They went and buried the Under to prevent people from getting to the abandoned town site. It's sad to see my hometown go like that. And that is why we cannot go to that location anymore. Kind of sad because I love the atmosphere of that area, but it's fine. Some cool new locations here anyway. My name's Rocket. I'm warming up right now. Can you clear out of the way? Cypher ruled Pyre. The admin in charge was a man named Meyer B. I think the name was. The name is laughably silly, but he was supposed to be a tough battler. Would have liked to take him on. Yeah, if only. Oh, Delcatty's ready to be purified. Oh my god, and I haven't even reached the Coliseum. Holy shit, I'm literally purifying Pokemon faster than I can catch them. I don't know if it's just the way the game's designed, but damn, it's just, it is crazy. Actually, let me do the Coliseum first, because that's literally the last Shadow Pokemon I've caught, so there's no real rush to go purify it just yet. You just participate here. Entry. I'll be the first in line. I'll leave you tingling with shock. Ah, good old classic music. Pichu and Teddy Ursa. See, moment. Okay. Ooh, these guys are pretty high level, I just noticed. Let's see, Pichu. I don't think I have to worry about Pichu. I don't think it's super high level or dangerous. Just gonna go after the Teddy Ursa. Go all in on the Teddy Ursa slot. Charm, that could be annoying. Yeah, but I'm just using special attacks, so it's not that bad. That on the other hand is pretty bad, that it's not doing as much damage as I want it to. I have to go all in on Teddy's slot to actually take it down. And a claw onto... It's not bad. We still got this. I can just completely ignore the Peach bot. And knowing my luck, that's just gonna fuck me up, isn't it? It's gonna fuck me up so bad. Oh my god. That is devastating. And a crit too, just for good measure. Go with Jolteon. Now 2 Pokemon are immune to electricity. I don't have to worry about Pichu aside from just the annoying as shit Sweet Kiss. Woo! Another Pichu. Really? Well, we're all special attackers here, so it doesn't matter. Well, actually, that one does matter, because Butt Slap isn't going to do as much damage, seeing as how ground is always physical. Adds Moochum. Not as much as I thought it would. HP is full. Hey, yeah. Oh. Ball toy. Leon, give him a good old what for with a bite. Oh, what the hell? Oh, a crit, and he somehow survived. I have no idea how that happened. Now it's being consistent in damage. Go figure. Bum. Oh, you. I don't think we heal after every battle. I'm pretty sure. So, Shumis is still not gonna be at full HP, and Jolteon, more annoyingly, it's not gonna be. It's still gonna be paralyzed. I really don't like that electric types get paralyzed. It's just so annoying. Ooh, check out Pokemon form a Golden Trio. Sailor Monar, like the battle. The Quill and Chikorita. Oh, bro, straight from the Johto region. I like. Brumich. Oh wait, we fully heal after every battle. Okay, then I'm kind of an idiot. I wasted that item. Okay. Feel does sound like a good idea until you realize that it takes neutral damage from fire type attacks. So Cyndaquil and Chikorita blows it up. Go Cyndaquil, yeah, Mud Slap. Chikorita. Houndour for sure. Woo! Accuracy fell. Cyndaquil's animations are so funny. Why does it move like that? Why does it walk like that? Nice try. The accuracy down work. Look at it, look at it. It just waddles on forward. On the hooves. Oh, it's actually both. I keep forgetting Razor Leaf is a twofer. Nice try. What if I... Okay, that one's kind of funny. The way it rolls up like a hedgehog, but uses its fire. It really does give to mind sort of hedgehog vibe, even though it is supposed to be the Hinonezumi yokai that it's based on. Anyway, time to blow it up. A golden trio. Semi-final. Aiming to beat me? That's not about to happen. It's a rougher, like the battle. Dust Skull and a Halo. Not a good matchup for these. I think I might just do a full swap. Full swap. All in on one slot. Critical hit. All 21. Yeah. That double team's gonna get kind of annoying. Full on evasive teams, strats are never fun to fight against. But I think I should be fine. Critical hit. How does it get supersonic? I forgot it could learn that. Thankfully, it just so happens I have an attack that will never miss. Fuck. That's the guy that has the attack that never misses. Oh my god, this is horrifying. My worst fears all coming true. Oh, thank goodness I can hit. Oh, just a little bit more. Okay, this is kind of bad regardless, so I need to swap out the steel and going with a thunder shock. Alright, we won the point toss. More like the die roll, but you got it. We surpassed the RNG is what I'm getting at. Pyrite Coliseum. Final. Win the title if you can beat me. Bring it on, Jupex. Chaser Jupek, like the battle. Bustle and Minum. Okay, I'll just go after the Minum, and Shroomish will be replaced with Jolteon. Man, I'm actually really glad I got Jolteon, because Jolteon just hard counters these electric types that would otherwise be pretty annoying to fight against at a time where ground type moves and Pokemon are very limited. Quick attack. No big deal. Go all in on the Minum slot. No, I guess it's just gonna be quick attack spam, which, oh no. Oh, what is he doing? Track. Well, all the more reason to keep Baltoy alive. Because Baltoy does not swing that way. Crit is diabolical. Immobilized by love. Snap out of it, dude. Oh, what? This is unreal. Metronome. Alright, let's see what really stupid thing's about to happen. Bide. That's it. A snubble. Intimidate. Yeah, Baltoy, gotta swap out for. I like the idea of. Yeah, I think I like the idea of Gulpin. So I'm gonna bring Gulpin and Jolteon will just Thunder Shock the Snubble slot. Because now I don't have to worry about plus or minus boosting each other up. So the hardest part of the fight's already cleared. There we go. I love it when something like that comes together. Toxic on the plus, I know I'm not gonna kill it very quickly, so Toxic is gonna help speed up the process. How did it miss? Why do you miss? Heal the paralysis. Okay. Thank you for that, actually. Tail whip. Bob, 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 bob. I basically already won. It's just waiting now. XP. Sure, he's gonna level up no matter what, so I think I just go in for Houndour for the Jolteon slot. And that about does it. Oh, it really wasn't too bad. This game's difficulty is generally lower than Coliseum's. It's still fun. I think difficulty is only one part of what makes the game fun, rather than the sole determining factor. You won. Wow, you're good. You won that title. Congratulations for winning your challenge. What a marvelous run of battles. Here's your prize winning of $3,040. Another prize will present you with TM31. What's that? Look forward to your next battle. Have anything to say to the new champion? Type ruled the... Yeah, you already said that. Brick break. Can anyone on our team learn that? Well, not yet. I think Schumish will be able to learn it when she evolves. Anyway, time to head back to the lab again. Yep. Da-da-da-da-da. Johnny, your Pokemon appear to be getting stronger and stronger. It's impressive. It's your outstanding as a trainer. Tell you what I've discovered in my study. But shadow moves. Nah. Pokemon ready to open its heart. Yeah. Ding. Can he open the door to its heart? Can he regain secret power and sweet kiss? Can he be transferred to the PC storage? Here you go. Almost forgot about that. None of these Pokemon really have any typing. The typing doesn't have anything to do with anything. Can't really do much in that regard, but this on the other hand is a great already set up tempo. We're keeping all these guys here. I'm literally getting shadow Pokemon, purifying shadow Pokemon. I mean, faster than I can catch them. But, yep. That's about it so far, since it's very late at night and I'm kind of tired. Just wanted to do a quick stream for today about Pokemon Coliseum, and that's about it. Good night. See you tomorrow. Or later today, that is, 'cause it's already tomorrow.